Hey, Coach, what have the preparations been like this week as you finish the season?
Well, it's a little bit surreal for the guys that are leaving. It's tough because they have 3 days of practice. They've got 2 games, and it hits you pretty quick. So, today I thought we started off a little slow. I think the guys realize it's the last week of practice, so I think they needed a little extra kick to be motivated. But we did a few things today, get them in situations where they compete with each other, and as a result, they did a good job. I think that they are motivated. Anytime you get a home game senior night and then you go play Ogden, I mean, those are 2 of the most motivating games you could have during the year. So I think we'll be ready.
What do you expect out of Fresno on Friday?
Fresno was a great team when we played them. They had a lot of control of the ball in the middle. They've got some nice, talented players. I think the advantage we'll have is that they played the night before in Ogden, so hopefully they'll be a little bit worn down. We're at our home field, home fans. Senior night's a special night. I think guys give a little bit extra. And like when we were down there, we lost 1-0 on a penalty kick, and so there's certainly some bad blood there. I think that we are motivated to beat them.
How about the game against Ogden?
Ogden, we're excited for it. It's the last game of the season. If I remember correctly, I don't think we've ever lost to them at their home field. And I think the guys will be ready to play, especially those guys that will be ending their careers on that field. I think they'll be motivated and ready for a win.
Give me an update on some of the injuries on the team. I know Saturday was rough. A couple guys had to sit out.
Yeah, a couple key players, particularly Brady. That really hurt us this weekend, being our top goal scorer and probably the most dangerous player on the field all the time. And we're hoping that he can rehab a little bit this week and be ready to go this weekend. I haven't got a full update on him.
Did he practice today?
He didn't practice. I know he did some jogs, things like that, and I know he wants to play. So there's 2 good ingredients.
What about Pedro?
Pedro looked good today. He practiced a little bit, was able to run. I think he still avoids contact a little bit, which is fine, but I think he'll be ready to go Friday night.
Cam Lamb
as well. Cam practiced again today. He played Saturday night. You can tell he's a little bit ginger today. He's still a little bit ginger, but Cam's a tough guy. He'll be ready to go on Friday and Saturday, we hope. So.
How tough is it to, keep the emotions in check in a game like Senior Day, having played in one?
Yeah, it's hard because you're thinking to yourself, is this really it? Is this really my last game as a BYU soccer player in this high competitive atmosphere? And so the game goes by really fast. And I remember with about 10 minutes to go, I felt like the game should have just started because I had so much energy. I just wanted to play. And I really yelled at the ref because he only gave us a couple minutes of stoppage time when I felt like there should have been 5 or 6. So it's an emotional time, and you get done playing and you kind of hear that final whistle and you take it all in, and it probably takes a little while to set in, but in that moment it's very you're excited, but at the same time you're sad to leave it all behind in a way. So it's tough.
This team's quite used to winning. The freshmen that are return missionaries now, we're on the 07 team, and no one's had a losing season that's played in this program. How's the psyche of this team at the end of the season now?
One point that you could make about this team is we never quit. It doesn't matter who we were playing, what game we were in, we never quit. And it's a testament to our goals against. Every team in our league, without exception, has probably lost a game 4, 5, 6 nothing because they quit in that game when they're down. And we haven't done that. And that's a nice thing to point about the character of the team. And I think that although we haven't got the calls, bounces, we haven't scored the goals, we haven't done our part to win the games, everybody's motivated to play. There's nobody out here that wants to just hang it up and call it a season. So I think that's a good combination going in the final week of the season. I think that to leave on a winning note, you win your last 2 games and get 6 points would be a tremendous feeling for these guys who've struggled all year.
Last week, Chris Watkins said he didn't think the team was going to be shut out at all, and the team wasn't. Was there any solace in those losses for scoring goals since it's been a struggle this year?
There was. I feel like our offense is unleashed a little bit. We've been more comfortable in the attack. We've been able to be a little bit more dangerous 1 through 11. I think our biggest issue is we give up goals early. Saturday night we gave up 2 goals in the first 15-20 minutes, and that's tough to battle back from, despite the fact that we outplayed them in the second half. We were a man up, but you still need to put balls in the back of the net. We have done a better job, and there's been some progression there. And we hope that the guys are confident in themselves, because we have goal scorers on this team. They just need to believe that they can put the ball in the back of the net, and hopefully we can provide them with enough opportunities to do that.